Hey, good morning. I just wanted to share some recent random thoughts I've had on leadership as we come to the end of another year here in just a few months. I've been thinking about 2019 and some of the lessons that I've learned and some of the things I've been talking a lot about lately in various blog posts and in meetings with people that I'm consulting with. And so I just wanted to share these things. These are in no particular order, but these are all really important thoughts to me, and some of them are not even original with me. They're just things that I've been processing and I've been talking quite a bit about this year. So I just wanted to share those with you here. So one of those is that we need to invest intentionally and personally in the people that we are leading. And what I mean by that is the personal one-on-one sit down, have this conversation with them. I think sometimes we share an article, we send something to them, we write a blog post, we give a talk at a company all hands meeting, we do something like that, and we think that's enough. And it's not. We've got to be more intentional in the way that we're developing the leaders around us, and it's got to be more personal. One of the things that we did at Chipotle about 10 years ago is we created this concept of a development journal, which was really, really powerful. And it gave us an opportunity to sit down across the table from another person and hear their hopes and dreams and what they're working on and where they want to get better and how we can help them. And I think that type of investment, that personal one-on-one investment, has to be what we're doing in order for us to really be able to develop and invest in the next generation of leaders. So that's one thing I wanted to mention, which actually leads into the next thing that I wanted to talk about is once we're intentionally investing in those people and we're developing those people, I want you to remember that the superstar, the future leaders of your organization may not necessarily be the obvious choice. That not everyone who has the potential to be a superstar in your organization is going to necessarily look like that today. But with intentional investment and that personal investment, you begin to see them rise up. You begin to see them for what you see, and they then begin to see themselves as a leader. So just make sure you pay attention to the underdog, and make sure you pay attention to the person that may not necessarily be the loudest person in the room, the most charismatic person in the room, the person in the room with the most confidence. Pay attention to the underdog, because you never know who you might have in your organization that you can invest in, that you can develop, and that you can create opportunities for that otherwise wouldn't exist. The next idea I want to talk about is about gratitude. Showing gratitude is a superpower. I really believe this. I think being grateful for your journey, for where you are, for the people that you're surrounded with, for the people who invested in you, for the people who saw something in you that you didn't see in yourself. I think that's a really, really important thing to remember. That showing gratitude is something that will actually open your heart and allow you to receive more. It'll allow you to do more. It'll allow you to accomplish more when you remember to be grateful for the opportunities that you've been given. And I think this is important because we live in an age of hustle, and it's always hustle hard, hustle hard, hustle hard. And I have nothing against hustle at all. That's important um, to a point, but also making sure that you take the time to show gratitude for the people around you and for your journey, I think is incredibly important. So the next idea I want to talk about is this whole concept of being an entrepreneur or creating things. I think that a lot of times people hear the word entrepreneur is can be really scary for people, and they immediately think of working out of a garage creating a computer company like Apple. Not everyone has that entrepreneur bent or wants to do that, But what we all are is a builder. We're all building something. And so while we may not consider ourselves an entrepreneur, we are a builder. And so I would just really encourage you to remember that we're all building something. We're building a family, we're building a company, we're building a nonprofit, we're building a church, we're building ourselves. We're all builders. We're all builders. And that is really, really important. So I just want to encourage you that if you're on that ledge of wondering whether or not you want to be an entrepreneur, can you do this? Does it make sense? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're not an entrepreneur. Maybe that's not the path for you, and that's okay. But you're still a builder, and you're building something, and you're building something that's valuable, and you're building something that's going to help people. And remember that, because we're all building something, and don't ever forget that. So the last idea that I want to share with you is this: you are enough. You are enough. I think we live in a time where everyone's trying to be something more. And it's not that we don't want to improve, and it's not that we don't want to get better, because we absolutely do. I know I certainly do. I want to get better. But you are enough. Where you are right now is enough. So I think that in this age of trying to be something that we're not, I think we forget about something very important. And that is, let's be the best version of ourselves that we can be. And again, you're enough. We're enough. So thank you very much for taking a few minutes out of your day to listen to these random thoughts on leadership, recent random thoughts on leadership that I have. I'm going to be writing about these more over the next few months, but I wanted to share this video with you and just wanted to kind of get these thoughts out to the world. So thank you very much. Hope you all are doing well, and we'll see you on the other side.